Yeah, it says live. We're 12 seconds in,
Um,
according to this.
so I've got waiting for. So it's like a pre-thing. I know, yeah. But I'm just letting you know that. And I'll keep trying.
Yeah.
It might change. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're live. Okay. Happy now.
Hey guys, welcome again to Parliament in Canberra, Australia. Today we are going to be doing a little bit here just to raise awareness about jab injuries and yeah, just whatever's going to come through today is going to come through. Thank you for being in this space, and we're going to start off. Hi Sue. Yeah, Karen's just going to sing. She's going to be brave like you and sing the song to start us off. So hi Mel F, good to see you. Okay, we're just going to jump straight in, guys, and yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you. So this is the song from originally sung by Katana, New Zealand, and Sue then has added some lyrics as well. So this is a first. Hey, hey, this is the cry of the mothers who know that this corporate greed has now got to go. This is the cry. Sorry, I'm going to start that all over again.
You don't have to start again, just keep going.
Well, I am. All right, okay.
Cute.
Hey, hey, this is a cry of the mothers who know that this corporate greed has now got to go. This is the cry for your children whose futures are at stake. What side of history will you participate? Hey, hey, this is the cry for our fathers, the fathers who know that this corporate greed has now got to go. This is a cry for our children whose futures are at stake. Which side of history will you participate? Hey, hey, this is a cry for your children, to the children who know that this corporate greed has now got to go. This is a cry for our children whose futures are at stake. Which side of history will you participate? Hey, hey, this is the cry of the people who know that this corporate greed has now. This is a cry for our children whose futures are at stake. Which side of history will you participate? Hey, hey, which side of history Will you participate?
Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you for creating it and bringing it to us, for creating your vision.
Biowarfare, what you did. I don't particularly like to talk about this, but who does? Definitely not you. So that's why I must speak about it here and now.
A bit closer.
Yesterday, we were in the space of love and joy and such a beautiful freeing energy. But today we are acknowledging what so many here in this country and around the world are experiencing. And that is the heart-wrenching biowarfare that you, through bullying, punitive measures, control and fear, pushed upon this population. The elderly, the young, and everyone in between. We have been speaking and being in the energy of the Divine Feminine here over the past few days, which has been nice, and there's been a softness to that, which as women, we really love to be in that energy, our natural state of being. We have been speaking about awakening, and I'm going to go further into that now, because what you have awakened in mothers around this world is a fierce energy that will do anything to protect the ones she loves, especially children. She cares not just for her own, but will take a stand for all children. We are aware of the many layers of attacks upon young people and children. Today's focus is on the biowarfare aspect. But we know that you are coming at them from multiple angles, and we will protect them in what ways we can on each front. We understand this is a spiritual war, but it has very real physical consequences in this realm. And as we work with the higher powers for good, we will continue to be a shield and sword and a fierce protector for the children. How dare you, by the way? People, I'm telling you now, you need to be able to use this line when you come up against those in these systems who try to push something onto you or your children. Stand your ground, stand firm, and your children will learn from you how to do the same. How to say no. This is my space, my body, and you have no right to experiment on me and inject bioweapons into the human body. Now they are rolling out the RSV jab for babies and pregnant women. Parents, I implore you to do your research and look at some of the side effects and ask yourself if you want to trust the same people who said safe and effective relentlessly when they actually had zero evidence that it was. Please protect your babies. See who is behind all this and see how they profit by creating lifetime consumers for Big Pharma. We are here to hold you accountable for your participation in the rollout and continued propaganda to do with the experimental jab. This was supposedly some kind of protection against the New World Order release of COVID, which many of us know was and is part of an attempted takeover of the human population in more ways than one. This is beyond insidious, beyond abhorrent, and it's perhaps the world's biggest attempted genocide. But as we know, genocides are never fully successful, which is acknowledgement to the human spirit, to persevere, heal, and overcome. The point is, many of you in this house and your flow of government departments, health and media are guilty of crimes against humanity.
And still you are continuing, which is beyond disturbing. But money talks, and it's your language. You are continuing to promote and brainwash people that they need your toxic jabs if they want to be healthy and safe. What an absolute outright lie. And you know it. But this isn't about the truth for you, and it never was. This is about your positions, your wealth, your power, contracts and big business. We have seen you do not care about the devastation caused in people's health and lives or that of their families. This is what you participated in and even worse, perpetrated. So where is your accountability? Where is your acknowledgement and apology to what you have done? Where is the truth? Media, where is the truth about jab injuries and SADs? Sudden adult deaths. Your silence shows how you were and still are complicit, and that you were paid to run this narrative. You accepted this to keep your pay and position, just like many Australians, against their will and better knowing, took the jab so they could keep their job and maintain being able to care for their families. And those, of course, who refused to take the experimental jab, who stood firm in their right to body autonomy, were sacked from their jobs and without pay for months and years on end, losing their savings and, for many, their homes and even their families. It's unimaginable how any of you could do this. But again, here we are facing the truth, which will be ongoing for generations to come as people deal with the fallout in so many ways. We do not yet even understand the depths of consequences for humanity at large. Who does not know of someone who hasn't experienced injury, harm, or sadly is not here anymore due to the medical procedure? Is there anyone who has been unaffected in one way or another? Yet the silence is deafening as most of you continue to just sweep it under the rug and keep going with the lies and deceit as if what happened didn't really happen. Again, that's why we are here on behalf of our children, who, like we said, we will fiercely protect at all costs. We know there are solutions being found to try and undo some of the damage caused, which is the good news. However, that in no way takes away from the accumulative harm caused by what you basically shoved down people's throats. To see how many have been harmed is truly heartbreaking, and we pray for healing on every level for those suffering or in grief and despair.
Thank you. I don't know if there's anything else anyone would like to share. I have a feeling I have to go.
Oh, we're just going to show the...
Oh yes, please do.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that. I'll bring it over. Let's see how this works.
Yeah, later guys, Karen's going to take a post of... I'll put this up in the post.
Hang on a tick.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
This is about talks, right? But that'll be up in the post later.